doing? How you guys doing tonight? Yeah. Ah, why won't Charlie just get with the program already? I don't know why he doesn't just take the treats. I don't understand. It must be the happy music. Maybe it's too much for him. Maybe he's more of a melodramatic type. Obviously, who knows? I don't know. So frustrating though. So yeah. Sorry for the tardy. How's everyone doing tonight? Sorry about last week as well. I needed a rest really bad. I am starting to realize that this whole schedule, this perfect storm of a schedule between Tommy's new schedule of like working noon to midnight, basically 4 days a week, and then my schedule of 1 week I'm off, which is great. I love it. I'm working on my business and all that kind of stuff on that week. And then the next week I work 40 hours starting at 7:30 in the morning to 4:30 p.m. Unless I have overtime, and then I have that as well. So it's like last week I worked my 7:30 to 4:30 job, and I got used to staying up with Tommy, and I can't ever get myself to go to sleep. And so I end up getting like 3-4 hours of sleep a night on the days that I work at my other job, and Tommy works at his job. And then this week I got plenty of sleep. I'm fine, but it's like I can never get in a groove, and it's really starting to get to me. It took a couple months, but it's like driving me crazy now. I don't know what I'm doing when. I just don't have that schedule. But okay, sorry. I'll stop talking so much about me. Let's see how you guys are doing. Debbie O. Hey, how's it going, Debbie? How you doing? Checking in. Hello. Just got up from my nap. Had a long day running errands. Now gonna do laundry. Nice. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well so far. Laundry? That sounds like it could be relaxing. The Wads. Hey, the Wads. All caps there. How you doing tonight? The Wads. The Wads says, will there be punch and pie after the meeting? No. I don't think that there will be. Unless you want there to be. I mean, if you have punch and pie at your place, by all means, partake. But, I don't know. I don't know how to make that happen for you, Wads. So, yeah. Teresa Simpson, hey there. How are you doing tonight, Teresa? You having a good week so far? Let's see here. The Wad says, crap, I stepped away for a minute to check my lotto tickets. Will there be punch and pie? No, there will not be. There will not be punch and pie. How did your lotto tickets go? Did you win anything? Did you win another lotto ticket, perhaps? You gotta take all the wins you can get these days, honestly. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Let me see. See what kind of music I can get on here. Hold on here. Let me pop out the chat like I normally do. Yeah. Sorry guys, I completely dropped the ball this week. A lot of weeks, but especially this week. It's just been very frustrating, trying to get myself together and keep up with everything, and the business thing is going well. For those of you that are new to the chat, I have a new social media, graphic design, video editing, everything digital that I know how to do. I'm offering to do it for other people. Basically, video editing, social media management, social media design, like designing of the posts and anything graphic design related. I have about 14 years of experience with graphic design, but not like, ooh, I went to school for graphic design. No, I worked in an actual print shop, and I had to do a lot of things I still have to do a lot of things with the Adobe software. So it's like I don't have like a degree in graphic design, but I know my way around the Adobe stuff. You know what I mean? So anyway, I launched it the first of the year officially, and then have gotten some good responses and stuff. It's just been, it's a lot harder to build a business than I thought it would be. There really is a lot to it. Took a class from SCORE, the SCORE Tulsa people. Took a class yesterday online from like 2 to 3 about the right way to start a business, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my head is spinning. I need to get myself together, you know, because otherwise I'm gonna be getting sued or something. I don't want to get sued or anything like that. I don't know. Does anyone in the chat, do you guys have a business? I mean, can you give me some advice? Because I need all the advice, the business advice I can get, because this is all new to me. I am legit, hardcore. I have been for years and years in that employee mindset of, oh, you know, just save when you can, keep your head down, keep going, and you know, just keep your job, you know. And I realize now that there's so many more ways to look at life than just keep your head down and keep moving. You can make a difference. You can do things yourself. You can, you know, you can pave your own way, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to follow everyone else's rules, you know. You can find ways to make a good living and doing something you love. So I'm learning these things now, and I love it. Who knew that'd be such a hard lesson to learn, you know? You'd think you'd just know these things, but no, I guess after years and years of working and doing things a certain way, you kind of get in the mindset, you know? Tell me if this is true for you. Like, have you gotten into a mindset where, like, you know, you're like, okay, this is how it is. This is how my life has to be. I don't really have choices. I just have to keep going. No, that is not true. You can do whatever you set your mind to. Doesn't matter how dire it looks or whatever. You can do it, man. Just go for it. It's going to be hard, but that's the exciting part. You know, nothing worth having comes easily. You know, so just buckle down, buttercup, and get it done. You're going to do great, whatever you do. Anyway. The WAD says, I got one number right. I used the number from a fortune cookie. Well, one's better than nothing, the WADs. Teresa says, just watched the first 2 episodes of WandaVision on Disney. Funny and superheroes. Really? Okay. Tommy just a couple days ago was looking for WandaVision, and it wasn't out yet. So it just came out like what, yesterday or the day before, something like that. When we looked at it last, it was like 3 days away. So maybe that was earlier did it just come out today? Because I've seen some people talk about it on like Facebook and stuff. Like in some groups I'm in, Marvel Universe groups and stuff. I forgot I was in them until that came into the news feed. So, what'd you think, Teresa? You said it was pretty good, right? Let's see. Just watch my... okay. Brett! Hey, Brett! How you doing? Did you see... did see you followed my Instagram for your graphic oh yes I did, Brett. Yes. yes I did, and I appreciate I think you followed back. I think so thank you for that. I appreciate that. Hey Whitney Sows, how are you doing tonight? Hope your week's been going well. And Stephanie Bethany, hey, how's it going? How are you doing? How are you guys all doing? Man, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, I know, last week. I didn't do last week. But, hey, man, I needed the break. Like, I was, like, seriously, let's just say I had part-time sleep on a full-time week. And it was just not good. It was just not good. I couldn't even put sentences together at the end of the week, which is... yeah, it's probably kind of funny in the video I had for you guys. I don't know. For those of you that watched it or whatever. Really, you don't even have to watch it to get the point. Because I try to make it as clear as I can in the title. Like, hey, not happening tonight. Boom. So even if you don't watch it, you know. So. I gotta try to make it easy. Let's see. The WAD says best advice is pick your clients. If you have a potential client and there are red flags, just move on and don't worry about the money. You will see your business will grow faster if you aren't dealing. Interesting, the WADs. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that advice, because I am starting to see that I was doing some favors for some friends. And I've been doing some favors for some friends for quite a while, and I have been doing favors that have kind of been like me working for, I wouldn't even say free at this point, like just like, I don't know, just like, it's a hobby. At this point, it's a hobby, the amount that I've helped some people versus other people. And then I've asked for reviews on my business, and I have not gotten reviews from anybody yet. And it's starting to drive me crazy, because I feel like I've asked people for reviews a few times, each person, and I don't know, maybe people are busy, but I'm just like, I didn't realize just how many people say, when I say I'm going to give you a good deal, and as long as you give me as long as you can give me an honest review on my Facebook or my Google, and they're like, yeah, I will. Don't believe it. Don't believe it till it actually happens, because people will say anything for a good deal. It doesn't matter how many years you've known them. They will say, yes, I'll give you a review. It doesn't always mean that they actually will. I'm learning that the hard way. It's so early though, but is it though? I've been doing this for 6 months. I just kind of officially announced it 2 weeks ago, but whatever. I'm going to just calm down. I'm just frustrated. That's it. I'm just frustrated because I'm learning some things about humans. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Okay. I'm good. Just kind of mad. Just a little irritated. I'm fine though. Fine. Okay. With crappy clients. Yeah, for real. I found that when learning different things and giving people good deals, sometimes when you are working with these people and been giving them good deals for months, that when you actually ask for what you were worth, things aren't always, I don't know, you don't always see eye to eye, because when they feel like you've been giving them a good deal for all this time, and then you're like, oh, cool, I need to eat. I'm going to change the way I do things. I need to eat. Here's the money. Here is what my time is worth. And they're like, well, it's been nice working with you, Carissa. I'm like, well, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to actually make a living, It just, I don't know. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating is all. All right, I'll stop talking about that. Hey, Owlman. Hey, JJ, how's it going? Check into forming an LLC. I recently learned why I should do that yesterday. I did learn about that I should not be a sole proprietor at all, because that is just asking for everything to be taken away in the event that someone sues you or your business, because everything is tied together. Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. If you're sued, it helps protect personal assets as they sue the company, not you. Well, that's good to know. I'm definitely going to keep that in mind. Cool to see you hear the WADs. I watch your channel. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's really cool. Oh my goodness. Teresa says, yeah, just came out. Okay, cool. So they did just come out with the WandaVision. I think that was supposed to come out today. Very cool. So it sounds to me like you like it so far, right? Let's see. They pay homage to shows like I Love Lucy. Oh, cool. The Dick Van Dyke Show. Me and others from the 50s. Oh, that is so cool. Very neat. Teresa says, lots of strange characters, but love Wanda and Vision. Sweet. Yeah. I can't wait to see it. I'm glad that you like it. as some of you guys may or may not have known, I did cosplay as you know, the Scarlet Witch or whatever. So Wanda, I played as her one time and read to some kids at a comic book store, and it was a lot of fun. And I don't know, I just really like that character. So yeah, very cool that they have that show now. Let's see. Brett says, last week was rougher for getting back in the regular routine from winter break. Oh my gosh, I can imagine. Yeah, with all the big long stretch from the holidays. I forgot how many people were probably just like off for like a long vacation due to it being the end of the year and everything. So yeah, I could totally see that being kind of a hurdle to try to get back in the groove of stuff after all that. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Flying Falcon says, wonders in from the shadows. Yeah. Hey, Flying Falcon. How you doing? Are you having a good week so far? There's a Flying Falcon, says Stephanie Medley. How funny. And yikes, that's pretty messed up that they didn't even bother with the review. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's just, I don't know. I want to say that they just got busy and stuff, but it could be that they just don't get that it's very difficult for me to expand my business without reviews. And so I don't think that they're putting the weight on what they said they would do very heavily, because they're like, to them, it's not a big deal. Because if they have a business, they're established. If they don't have a business, they don't realize reviews kind of make it or break it, right? So, whatever the case is, they're not taking it with the same weight of, I don't know. They just don't get it. They're just not thinking it's very important. But it's very important to me. And how do I convince them that, you know, it's important for them too? Like, I don't know if I can, you know? Because it's not their business. Like, what do they care? What do they care? I don't know. But my business is like, for the most part, my business is to make other businesses look good. Except for a few situations, actually, where I've just been, pardon me, gonna just, there we go. I just wanted to plug this in so the light wouldn't die. I don't know what I was talking about. But basically, yeah, you get it. Like, they just don't know. How do you get them to care about something that you care about personally that benefits you? You know, I don't know. It's whatever. It's okay. It's probably just a misunderstanding. Perhaps I'm being too impatient. Maybe. Let's see. Johnson Family Vids and Vlogs. Hey, Linda, how you doing? How you doing tonight? You having a good night so far? What about your week? Well, I almost said oil man. Owl Man says, do a contract for work. You do okay. Do a contract for work you do. Stipulated that you do, and what's expected for the client is do a review. It's called special agency. Research that. Okay. Oh my God. I didn't realize that was a thing. So yeah, I'm going to write that down. Thank you, Owl Man. Very cool. Flying Falcon says, by the way, Monday was my surgery where I got my right collarbone fixed. Oh my God. Wow. I owe an arm and a leg, but 2 years, 11 months, and I'm finally not in pain. Oh my God, Flying Falcon. I am so happy for you that you're not in pain anymore. I'm sorry you had to go through surgery for that. That sucks, but I'm glad that it worked out. Yeah, I know debt, hospital bills suck, but your quality of life is better, right? So I'm really happy for you, Flying Falcon. I wish you well in your recovery and everything. You're probably having to take off work for a while for this, right? I can imagine, right? Let's see here. Johnson Family Vids and Vlogs says, doing okay, hun. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm actually starting to realize that I'm not as okay as I thought I was. Like, therefore, I don't know, maybe the second half of last year, I was doing good, you know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just starting to realize this time of year is rough for me. I took medication for depression and anxiety and ADHD, like all three of those conditions, for about 10 plus years. And I haven't been taking, I haven't taken medication for those type of things in years, but I have other coping mechanisms, you know what I mean? Like my medical marijuana card. Yeah, I have drinks, which is not great. I know. I exercise pretty much every day now. That helps. But what I'm starting to realize is that this time of year is really hard for me, and I forgot that part. I forgot that this time of year is hard, and I take a lot of vitamin D this time of year because I just like my tendency to just get depressed for no reason at all this time of year is very high, and that just results in me having unhealthy coping mechanisms, drinking, whatever. I'm starting to realize I'm not exercising as much because I'm feeling sluggish, and I'm like, it's tough. But I didn't realize yesterday and today I'm like, okay, I need to remember to take vitamin D, you know, that kind of thing. And I need to probably get out my little herbal teas, have more of my herbal tea and stuff like that, you know, and just do more things to treat myself well, because I'm not doing good, you know. I'm doing, on the outside, I'm doing fine, but I'm starting to realize that I'm struggling with some anxiety and depression I wasn't fully aware I was dealing with before. I'm like, where is this coming from? Why am I feeling this way? You know, so it sucks. It just really sucks. My heart goes out to anyone else who's also going through this. You know, this time of year is really tough with in the United States right now. I know there's a lot of people watching this. Maybe they're out of the United States, Europe, Canada, all that stuff. I don't know. Australia. I don't know. Right now in the United States, in Oklahoma, the weather is just kind of... It's dark more often than it usually is, and it kind of gets me in a mood. You know what I mean? It sucks. And I always feel way better. Like, around March or so, I start to feel really good. Except for the part where I get seasonal allergies. So I get seasonal allergies, which give me headaches, but then the depression has gone away. I don't know. It's just stupid. It's just ridiculous is all. I'm sorry. I just had to get that off my chest. I've been kind of by myself a lot lately, and I don't know. It feels good to talk to you guys about this. Yeah. And I went on a tangent. Sorry. Gosh. Let's see. Stephanie Bethany says, so glad to hear you're not in pain. I'm guessing that means it was successful. Yeah, for sure. Good flight, Falcon. I only took off this week. Oh, goodness. Well, I hope that you don't need more than that to heal and everything. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. And yes, and now I'm part stainless steel. Nice! That is hardcore flying, Falcon. For real. So you're a cyborg! Yes, for sure. You're a cyborg. Brett says, collarbone is a shoulder injury. Hope things go well in recovery. Very nice. Hey, C Place QC! Good to see you. Long time no see. How you been lately? Hi, keep your smile. Shelton Mason. Hi, Shelton. How are you doing? I don't believe I've seen you here. I hope you're having a good night so far. Or day. I'm not sure what time it is where you're at right now. Where are you from? If you don't mind me asking. You don't have to tell me your address, but like if you're in a state or what country you're in, whatever, you know? Let's see. Stephanie Bethany says, I feel like zero motivation. Oh, so are you saying, Stephanie Bethany, that you may be experiencing some similar things, maybe? Yeah, because I'm having a lot of trouble staying motivated right now, which is crazy, because I have so many things to be happy for and happy about, you know? It's crazy. Man. Flying Falcon says, it's been great. Well, I'm happy for you, Flying Falcon. I'm glad that you don't have pain anymore. That's cool. Whitney So says, right there with you. The seasonal effectiveness struggle is real over here. Yeah, okay, so I'm not the only one. That's good to hear. You know, it sucks that you're going through that too, though. It sucks, but hey, we're all in it together, right? Let's see. Flying Falcon says, Steph, like the Borg, you will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Now we have to worry about Flying Falcon assimilating everyone in the chat every Friday. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Resistance is futile. Oh man. Brett says, unfortunately, the code situation makes the mental aspects even worse. For real. At least for me, the NHL is back. Yes, go Flames, go! Yeah! Well, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I think that's just now getting to me, because I feel like as an introvert, I'm resilient in these situations where I don't talk to people for long periods of time, because I like that alone time and that reflection time and all that stuff, but I don't know, just, it's starting to get weird. Like, how is this the second year of this? Like, in March, it will be like a full year of shutdowns, and my alternate schedule is supposed to expire in March, which means at that point, it's been a full year of having a weird-ass schedule at my job, which has been great in a lot of ways. Like, I'm finally able to do the you know, I lost all that weight, and then I started that business and stuff, and that's great, but it's like, what do I do? Like, I can't, I think the hardest part for me is Tommy's schedule is so much different than mine now. And so on the weeks where I work and he works, it's hard. It's really hard, you know, and you add in all the other stuff, and just, because basically if I don't stay up late and hang out with Tommy, I don't see him for 4 days straight at all. Like, I wake up and he's in bed. I'm like, oh, when did you come in, you know? And then I have to get up and we don't talk for 4 days. Like, that's a lot for a married couple. Come on now. It's weird. Let's see. Johnson Family Vincent Vlog says, I have depression too, hun. Oh, I'm sorry, Linda. I take medicine too. It helps, but Jesus helps the most. Amen to that, Linda. Amen. How cold is it in Oklahoma? Let's see here. It didn't seem too bad. I was out there today. It seemed kind of cold. Let me check. I have a new phone. I got a new phone this week. That's something new. It's, hold on here. At 2 p.m. it was 41 degrees. So I'm loading the weather loading the weather right now. Right now it is 37 degrees. And it's partly cloudy. And the low is supposed to be 28 degrees tonight. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, I got a new phone. It's really cool. It has, I mean, it's not like a name brand phone. It's a Samsung phone. It's a Samsung phone, but it's not like a Galaxy S something or other. It's like one of their generic total wireless phones. Anyway, I got the coolest little space guy here. Yeah, isn't that cool? Pretty neat. And I don't know, it's got, you know, it's weird because it has the camera inside the screen. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Usually on my other phones that I've had in the past, like, the camera is on the black part of the phone that's not part of the screen. But no, they're like, we're going to be trendy and we're going to put the camera right in the screen. So, like, the screen still happens all the way around the camera, and it's all trendy and new and stuff now. I'm like, what in the world? It's weird. But now I also have 3 cameras on the other side. Isn't that weird? It's like a 2 megapixel, a 5 or 6 megapixel, and like a 13 megapixel camera. And then there's a light and stuff. It's really weird. I don't know how to use any of it. I really don't. I probably just gave you guys all my, like, model number and stuff. I don't really know if that really... whatever. You know, whatever. I don't think you're gonna steal my stuff. But yeah, it's all on there. Weird. But yeah, it's a pretty cool phone. I mean, not bad for $179. Gets the job done. I needed a new phone, because the my last phone I had only had 16 gigabytes of memory. This one only has 32, but it's better than nothing. We can only afford that right now. And I just needed something to use I needed enough room. Like, I was to the point to where I couldn't actually download any apps anymore, because I just didn't have any room on my phone. And every time I tried to download an app, it would try to tell me to get rid of 3 or 4 apps, and it would still just error out over and over again. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I just recently got a card reader for my business, and, like, you have to have an app installed, and I couldn't even download the app. So I was like, you know what? It's time. I'm going to the store, and I'm going to get a new phone. And I did. And it's been driving me crazy ever since. Like, it's fun, but there's so many things different with this. Like, I have to teach it how to autocorrect me correctly, you know, and stuff. I don't know. It's ridiculous. I don't know. Oh, man. Flying Falcon said... Oh, I already read that. Sorry. Let's see. Johnson Family Vids and Vlog says 33 in J now. Interesting. That's not too bad. So it's a little bit... Yeah, it's cooler there in J than it is here. It's 37 degrees here in Tulsa. So that's interesting. Stephanie Bethany is just laughing. And I'm like, what are you laughing at? What did I say? I'm sure it was something. Oh my gosh. Johnson Family Vids and Vlogs says, what's your business, lady? What is my business? Okay. My business is called Carissa's Creator Designs. And basically, I can do anything from set up your YouTube channel, design your YouTube banner. I do social media, like I can design your Twitter or Facebook banner, or design your posts. I will schedule and put out posts for social media. I can do video editing, and I can create YouTube thumbnails or video thumbnails in general. So basically, I'm just kind of offering to do anything in the digital realm that I've done for myself. Like, I'm just offering to do that for people, especially small businesses, because I know that small businesses, they don't really want to have to worry about that, so they just want someone else to handle it a lot of times. So I'm gonna be that person. That's kind of my plan anyway. So far so good. I have a few clients and everything, and also some people that I've done one-off jobs for, just like graphic design stuff. So there's that. You wouldn't know it though, because I don't have reviews yet, but maybe I will soon. It's still really early in the game. So, yeah, I'm just really wanting people to see that I can do it for them. You know what I mean? Like, I can make this happen, man. I'll give you a good deal. It's fine. Oh, man. Let's see. Spirit the Hedgehog. Hey! How's it going, Spirit? How you doing tonight? You having a good week so far? Flying Falcon says, since it's now midnight where I am, I will have to bid you a farewell. All right, Flying Falcon. Well, you have a great night, and it was good seeing you. And I hope you heal up fast and furiously. Fast and furiously heal. Yeah. And I'll see you next week if you have a moment to pop in or whatever. But anyway, you take care and have a great night. Johnson Family Vids and Vlogs says, that's awesome. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. You know, I was actually very shocked at the amount of people that were asking me questions about my business when I first launched it and stuff. I'm having to learn that not everybody that will ask about my business actually wants to be a part of it. Like, you know, like when people that will inquire about it, like they're not always going to be pleased with what I say. Like, I mean, someone asked me, like, someone said, I need help with Snapchat. And I'm like, Snapchat is not something that I've dealt with a whole lot, but I can work on it for you. But that was not a good answer for them, because they, from their viewpoint, I'm a social media guru. I should know Snapchat. And that's true. That's true. Very fair. So they obviously moved on. They are not doing business with me. They never answered back once I said that. And that's fine. I get it. These are the growing pains that I have to go through to be successful. I have to learn what people want and what I need to provide. And I realize now, Snapchat. Apparently I need to know that, you know? I need to know that really well. And I need to know TikTok really well. I'm getting a request about that. I'm like, all right, these are things that I didn't think that would be something people are asking me about, but they are. All right, I better get to it. Let's see. Johnson Family Vids and Vlogs says, that's awesome. Well, thank you, Linda. Battlebound. Hey, Battlebound. How are you doing? How much do you charge for a YouTube banner? Well, I would probably do a banner for $50. I think that would be something I could do. $50. Before I charged $35, and I realized that it took a lot longer to make a banner than I previously thought. So, $50. I feel like that's fair. If not, just talk to me and we can work something out. Especially if you can give me a review. If you give me a review, maybe I can work something out. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, Johnson Family Vids and Vlogs, do you have a link to it? To my I do have a Facebook page for it. So yeah, let me go ahead and link to it. I really appreciate you guys asking about it. I feel like this is the perfect business for me because I'm a creative person. I like to design stuff. Like, I will design things for free all day long. Well, I can't live that way though. I can't make a living off of that. But say I could do it and not have to worry about money, I would do this for free. But I do have to make a living, you know what I mean? So I do have to charge, but I love this stuff. This is right up my alley, and I'm hoping I can do this full time someday. So, yeah. Anyway, so I put it in the comments, so anyone who does want to like the page, that's probably going to be the first place I start uploading updates and stuff like that. And I did recently make an Instagram, so I realize that I'm kind of on an uphill battle, because as a new business that's supposed to be about social media and YouTube, I need to have a presence in those regards. So I'm going to be working really hard this year to build my presence on all the platforms, the Instagram, the Twitter, YouTube, all the stuff for my new business. And I know I'll be on an uphill battle, but I'm willing to do it because I got to prove what I can do, you know? And I think that's the perfect way to, anyway. Let's see. I might have you do one for me. Okay, Linda. Well, thank you, Linda. That'd be really cool. I'd be happy to help. Spirit the Hedgehog has a bunch of cows. Is that a cow head? Is that a bull? And hold on here. I'm gonna put this where I can see it a little bit better. A pig? Wait. These are just various kinds of bulls and pigs, or not pigs, cows. How funny. You know, for the longest time, I didn't realize that cows, they don't just moo. They don't just simply moo. Tommy taught me that they don't just moo, like a simple moo. It all starts inside the gut, you know? The cow, they decide inside their being, they're like, you know what? I need to moo, and I need to moo now. And so what they do is they start, like, getting a little agitated in their big bodies, and they just start mooing from the inside. Like, it builds up in their gut, right? You know, and it just, like, kind of resonates, and then, like, you hear it in their belly before they actually start outwardly saying moo. Like, it's the weirdest thing. It's just like moo. Like, it's weird. They gotta like, it's like a wind-up doll, you know? They gotta like work up to it. It's bizarre. I had no idea cows were so complicated. But yeah, seriously. Go find a video of a cow mooing. There's gonna be, if you find the right video, you'll see they gotta work up to the outward moo. Like it's like they're vibrating inside their being, and then they finally just burst into tears of cow mooing. It's ridiculous. Yeah. All right. I'm sure that made a lot of sense. You're welcome, everybody. I'm sure that made me sound really classy, really educated. Let's see here. Scientist of the Year, Carissa Lee. Boom. There you go. That's right. Just giving you guys a hard time, but seriously, it's ridiculous. You know what else is ridiculous? Is that Charlie is not touching his food over here. He's not even bothering. I gave him treats, and he's just saying no. I don't understand him. It's ridiculous. Battlebound says, so what do you primarily use this channel for? All right, Battlebound, that is a very good question. I primarily use this nowadays for just like hanging out with you guys on live streams. I want to do more like silly reviews, silly skits, just kind of vlogging stuff. This is a really fun, nonchalant channel. This used to be what I would consider like a vlogging channel. You know, I share the ups and the downs and all that, and I may do that or whatever from time to time, but really what's turned into is a place to where I want to keep everybody, I want to keep this an upbeat place. Memes, I share memes, I share funny news stories, we celebrate silly holidays, and we just talk about our weeks and stuff. So it's like, it's not like a serious themed channel. It's more like a, you know, anything goes kind of just, it's okay to be weird here channel. That's what it is. I do have other channels that are themed and everything though, but I have not had time to actually make them what I want them to be. Let's see. Well, Battlebound, do you have a channel that you use? Like, is this username that you're on right now, is that attached to a channel that you upload to? If so, what do you upload? Spirit the Hedgehog says, if we ever meet you and Tommy, and I should go out for some curry and ramen. Yes, we would love that, Spirit. That would be really cool. Brett says, want a bizarre sound? Remember spending time with a family dog growing up in the middle of the night, half awake. I teased him, and it's funny to hear him growling while half awake, like how cow moos. Oh my god! You wouldn't have to, it wouldn't have to happen to be like a chow, would it? Because, one of my friends owns a, wait, is it a chow? I'm sorry, a chow. A husky. Is it a husky by chance? Because, my friend was telling me the other day that, like, all these videos you see of huskies and see of dogs screaming like actual humans, that's true. Apparently, if I remember correctly, huskies make a lot of really weird noises just by being alive. Like, they just will bust out into moo sounds or screaming or whatever, just sitting there for no reason. No reason at all. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I teased him. It's funny hearing him growling. Well, so it's so cute when animals will, like, they'll growl at you, but they do it just like in a loving way, because like you're humans and they're your buddy, but they still get mad at you. It's so cute when they get mad at us. How cute. Heading out. Take care. Okay, Linda, you have a great night. It was good seeing you. I hope you have a good week. See you next week if I do. Let's see. Funniest thing I heard is a pug barking and howling. Oh my god. Cute. That is so cute. Battlebound said, yep, this is for my show. We are traveling tabletop wargaming show that travels around the country meeting players and playing games with them. That's pretty cool. We interview them, get to know them. Oh, that's pretty neat. Okay, sweet. Wow, you travel all over the place like that? How long have you been doing that? I bet my husband would love your channel. He likes tabletop games and stuff like that. Like, he has like a crap ton of D&D books from years ago. And he's tried to teach me D&D, and well, we just haven't done it a whole lot. There was this one time we gathered around here, like basically right behind where I'm at right now, and had a table and everything, and my husband was the dungeon master, and 6 hours into it, and me and some people we were with were still making our characters. It was ridiculous. I just didn't know much about D&D, and I still don't know much about it. I know more now than I did before, but like, yeah, it was kind of intense sitting down for the first time to play D&D and like having to start from scratch and not knowing anything about it. Oh my gosh. Wow. What a conundrum. Oh my gosh. Battlebound says, yeah, we started back in May of last year. That's very cool. We play Battletech. Okay. We have traveled as far as California. Oh, that's pretty neat. We currently have 7 episodes as well as tutorials and hobby growth videos. Oh, that's pretty neat. Battlebound says, we finally made it over 1,000. It's kind of a niche hobby. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty cool. Well, congratulations on your success, and 1,000, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That is actually definitely doing better than my channel, but it helps that you have an actual niche, or as some people say, niche or whatever. Like, mine's kind of more general and stuff, but when you get a channel like yours that's just like purely focused on this particular kind of game and game time and stuff, that, yeah, oh my gosh, I bet you get so many fans from that. That's really cool. I used to watch a lot of Geek and Sundry back in the day. I'm sure they're still around. I never get recommended their videos though anymore. It's weird. Let's see. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm trying. I'm getting there. I've been more consistent in the last 2 years than I have ever been on this channel, just doing the live streams. I don't do a whole lot of edited content anymore. But hopefully once I get more business to where I can work from home and all that, hopefully I will be able to cut out more time for, you know, actual videos and stuff, because I really love editing videos and that kind of thing too. Oh man, let's see here. We made a really wacky Halloween episode, if Halloween is your thing. Yes, Battlebound. Me and Tommy, me and my husband of 6+ years, we love Halloween so much we actually tried to get married on Halloween, but we wanted to get married at the Tulsa Zoo, and we did get married at the Tulsa Zoo, but they wouldn't let us get married on Halloween because they were going to have everything set up for Halloween for kids for 2 weeks or whatever. The last 2 weeks of October they had it set up that way. And I'm like, no, we'll pay you. Seriously, we'll pay you money. Just let us get married on Halloween at the zoo. And they're like, no. And so we ended up getting married like a couple days before their cutoff period. I'm like, I guess it's close enough. We still wore Halloween costumes for our bride and groom outfits, and we still had a Halloween themed wedding, but it wasn't Halloween. I'm like, bummer. Oh well. Yeah. The Halloween. Yes. Man. Oh well. I'm always going to be a little mad that we didn't get married on the exact date, but that's fine too. It's whatever. It probably wasn't even on a Friday or Saturday anyway. So, you know how it is. Most people want to get married on those kind of days so everyone can make it, right? So, I understand. Oh, you're from Tulsa too? That's really cool. Very cool. Well, glad to see you here, Battlebound. Very cool. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah, sorry. Having a bit of a brain fart right now, so I'm just gonna sit here and see if something comes to mind. I don't know. Oh, Tuck. Hey, Tuck. That's right. I've seen your name a few times. Okay. Good to see you, Tuck. Man, hopefully we'll have a meetup at some point. Golly, I'd really like to have an in-person meetup this year. It's really bumming me out because if it reaches a whole year of not having in-person meetups, I'm gonna cry a little bit because like we did it for so many years for it to just be ruined by this stuff, and I don't want to be that person. I know that technically I could probably get away with us having a meetup if somebody got sick. I don't want us to be on the news and it to be all Carissa Lee's fault, you know, of the Tulsa YouTubers, Oklahoma YouTubers group. Like, yeah, it's all her fault that these people got sick and we're on the news now. Like, and I don't want anyone to get hurt. It just sucks. It sucks that we can't get together and hang out because I miss that a lot. And I think it was good for a lot of people. You know, I feel like it was really, it's an awesome community of people, you know, and it's nice to meet people and you know, see each other in person and stuff. Oh, man. Random weird shit. Hey, how you doing? Love you, Carissa. Big shout out to you, party animal. Hopefully I'm not a party animal right now. I'm trying not to be too big of a party animal. I do have a beverage, but I have hardly even delved into it. So good job, Carissa. You're not being a reckless person yet. Good job. What are you guys having tonight? Are you guys drinking some water? Drinking some Dr. Pepper? Do you have a cocktail too? Tell me what you're up to. Are you snacking? Man, I could go for a snack right now. Sounds really good. Oh man. Let's see. Well, Paul, how are you doing tonight? Hey, Tuck, I actually went to ask Jeremiah your name right before you commented that. Very cool. Oh, my gosh. You know, I have been learning lately. This is going to be a little off topic, out of left field, but, like, Tommy has been getting really hardcore into watching stuff about saving money, and golly, I just learned, I mean, not just learned, I'm coming out of denial, let's just say that. We order food. We order too much pizza. We go out to eat too much. Like, not go out to eat, like, go to a restaurant, but, like, we go through the drive-thru too much. We watched this video about how much money people spend in a year going out to eat. I'm like, man, you know, I'm starting to realize I need to cook more at home. But I'm also kind of lazy when it comes down to it. Like, I'm just lazy. I wonder if anyone else feels that way. Like, you just feel like you just don't have it in you to be like, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to make some food tonight. You know, like, I've been working all day, but I'm going to make some food. I got stuff to do, but I'm going to make some food. I'm like, oh my gosh. It just seems like so much work cooking sometimes. So if any of you guys have any tips for me to make it seem like less of a pain in the butt, I'd love to hear it. Do you have like a go-to website to where you get like easy recipes and stuff? I don't know. I really need to get myself together because like we have food here, but like I never want to cook it because it's just like, I'm afraid I'm gonna mess it up, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm gonna mess up the food, and it's so silly of me to think that way. But, yeah, the struggle is real. Like, I don't know. And just cleaning it up, and, I don't know. Let's see. Stuffed crust pizza and sweet tea. Hey, that sounds good. Oh, that sounds really good, actually. Oh, man. If you join an adventures guild, what class you be? I don't know. I don't know, Spirit. I don't know how to answer that because I'm not really sure, like, how all that works. An Adventurers Guild? What class would I be? Is there something that I can look up real quick and then kind of, like, read it while I'm talking to you guys and then kind of answer it? Or is it, like, something where I need to know more, more than I can learn in a few minutes? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Teresa says, I'm being good tonight, drinking water. My legs are swollen. Oh, Teresa. Well, that's cool that you're drinking water. That's very good for you. Your legs being swollen, though, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. Man. Sorry. Whitney says, water and Chex Mix while I cross stitch. Oh, nice. Having a wild and crazy Friday night. Yeah, that's so wild and crazy. Oh my god. How funny. Random Weird Shit says, it's awesome to see your face today. I appreciate you. Aw, thank you, Random Weird Shit. I appreciate you too. Hope you're doing well. Hope the new job's going well. Let's see. Winnie says, try cooking a couple of big meals on the weekend and eat the leftovers a few nights during the week. That way it's still home cooked, cheaper, but just a quick reheat on weeknights. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I should definitely try that. Oh, man. Wichita Films. Hey, good to see you. Chicken is easy bake, 20 minutes. Yeah, you're right. I do need to get some more chicken. Man, I love chicken. I can have chicken every day and never get tired of it. Random Weird Shit says, and you are in a band now. LOL. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh, Random Weird Shit. Random Weird Shit has made a page, a band, and I play the drums in this band. There's a lot that needs to be unpacked here, though. Random Weird Shit, you will need to learn the art of the guitar if you're going to be a guitarist. But my husband Tommy is going to be in it, and yeah, we have a band, but will it go anywhere? Random Weird Shit, that is up to you. You made the band. You must learn the guitar, and, you know, plan the stuff to have us rehearse or whatever, you know. If you want this to happen, let's make it happen. It's called, oh, Paul, why don't you just tell them what it's called? 30-something? But put it exactly how it's, like, you know, like on the Facebook page or whatever. Let's see. Spirit the Hedgehog says Sorcerer, Knight, Druid, Ranger, Barbarian, any class. Oh, okay. Okay. For fun, let's just say Spirit, let's just say I'm a druid. How about that? What is that? Spirit the Hedgehog. If I say I'm a druid, what does that mean for me? What can I do? Battlebound says, been fun. Take care. Okay, Battlebound. All right, Tuck. Have a good night. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be sure to check out your channel soon and everything. So, thank you. Good night. Wish Elephant says, spaghetti is easy. Yeah, brown the meat. 2 cans of ragu and a can of tomato sauce. Heat. You have the sauce. Noodles take 5 minutes to boil. Have meals all week long. Very true. I almost forgot about spaghetti, but you're right. And Tommy loves my spaghetti. So, yeah, I should definitely be making some of that soon. For sure. Let's see here. Random Weird Shit says, I want it to happen. It's 30-something. That's right. That's why I wanted you to put it, because you would know how to put it. Because I know we had talked about, how it needs to look and stuff, the name and everything. And I forgot. I almost completely forgot how we decided to put it. Let's see. Spirit the Hedgehog says druids perform nature magic. Ooh, healing, speak with animals, sense spiritual presence of others. Ooh, yeah, that sounds right up my alley. I love the sound of that. So yeah, let's go with that. Oh my goodness. What about you, Spirit the Hedgehog? And anybody, like, what kind of class are you in? Like, let's see here. Spirit the Hedgehog says sorcerer, knight, druid, ranger, barbarian. I mean, out of those, like, what are you? I am interested. Me? I feel like druid were to be in it. Let's see. Let's see. So which dolphin says, need lyrics? My cat just died and my hubby lied. Guess I'll do a live stream. Oh, no. Oh, that's so... Oh my gosh. Are those lyrics for me? Yeah. I feel like they're definitely lyrics for me. But what did Tommy lie about? Did I say something that shouldn't have? Oh my gosh. Spirit the Hedgehog says, I am a barbarian. Resistance to ice, carry both heavy weapons, and able to move stone with ease. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Okay. Can you hear me? Oh, you can hear me? Okay, good. Okay. So it looks like what happened was the plug-in, it kind of came undone. So I kind of moved it back in and now we're back on. No, we can't. Yes, we can hear you. Wait. Oh. I see Tommy as an elemental or a ranger. Oh. Well, that's cool. Wait, so you can hear me? Hold on here. Let me make sure you can hear me. Hello, hello. Okay. It says that you can hear me. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. The audio stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use an audio stream. We recommend you use an audio stream bitrate of 128. I don't know what that means, but I'm just gonna try to plug this in more. I don't know. We can. Okay, I don't know. It's telling me that I have an issue with my audio. That's weird. I'm sorry, guys. How strange. I have been... Oh! Have any of you guys seen that show called Schitt's Creek? Oh my god, me and Tommy have been watching it. I meant to watch it just myself. Just when he's not around. But he watched it with me. Apparently, a while back, we had watched it, and I forgot that we watched it. Maybe I had an edible in my system, and I just wasn't all there. I didn't realize we had watched it. And so I watched it myself. Just trying to find a show to watch when he's not around. And so I started watching it, and I was like, hey, you gotta see this show. And he's like, we already saw it. We watched, like, the first 2 episodes. I'm like, when? What? Huh? He's like, yeah, we already watched it. I'm like, oh, wow, okay. And I'm like, do you want to watch this one with me? And he's like, yeah. And so now we're watching Schitt's Creek together. And now I'm like, well, now I don't... This was supposed to be a show I was going to watch by myself that I really enjoy, that was really funny, and I could watch just any time. And now Tommy wants to watch it with me, and he's into it too. And so that's another show that now I can't watch by myself, because Tommy wants to watch it too, and I don't want to leave him out. That's stupid. I don't know why it's such a big deal. It's ridiculous. Yeah. We can. You're fine. Okay, cool. Teresa says Schitt's Creek is very funny. Yeah, for real. It's so funny. I had no idea it would be so funny. Hey, Lucky. How you doing? You doing good tonight? I'm doing okay. I'm dealing with a little bit of maybe seasonal depression. Seasonal affective depression or whatever. But I've been just having to take more vitamin D supplements and stuff like that, and just trying to stay motivated and whatnot. How are you doing, Lucky? Are you having a good week so far? Hope all is well for you as well. Spirit says Elemental uses water, fire, wind, and earth attacks, while Ranger, skilled with bow and arrow, sense traps, use stealth, and camouflage. Interesting. I could see Tommy being either of those. I kind of feel like Tommy would lean more towards Ranger than Elemental. I feel like he would want to be the person doing, you know, like being skilled with the bow and arrow and that kind of thing. I could totally see Tommy wanting to do that. So yeah, too nice to leave him out. LOL. Right? I know! It's ridiculous. I'm like, dang it. Now I want to watch this show. I want to have something to watch on the 4 days I won't be hanging out with Tommy. But like, well, now he likes the show too, so just have to find something else that he may not want to watch that maybe I want to watch. Maybe I won't ask him if he's seen something next time. Maybe I'll secretly watch it on my own, and then maybe after I've seen it all, then I'll be like, hey, Tommy, you want to watch this with me? No, I like watching stuff with him, though. But we have so many shows we're watching together anyway, you know? It is nice to have a shorter show to watch together now. Although I do like Goldberg's, and he's not all in on Goldberg's. He'll watch it with me, but he's not, like, into it like he is, like, Schitt's Creek. Like, Schitt's Creek, he loves it. Like I do. Teresa says, Eugene, Levi and his son are a riot. Eugene Levi. Oh, Eugene, is he the dark-haired guy? He's the father, right? Oh, man. Yeah. Lucky says, I'm good. Applying for jobs, as I said before. Oh, cool. Good deal. Also talked to an old friend about, from high school about some people. Oh, that's cool. I hope it went well. Wishall Phibbs' new show, Prodigal Son on Fox. Interesting. I'll have to check that out. You know, I did see my friend JP from Egotastic Fun Time, the YouTube channel. He covers the Orville and all kinds of shows like that, but like what really kind of got him in the spotlight and got his channel growing really fast was talking about the Orville. And I saw something, I haven't watched the video yet, but it looks to me, based on what he recently said on a video, and that was in a thumbnail, is that the Orville's coming back, which I am a huge fan of the Orville. So I am excited as can be, because I just love that show so much. It's like if Family Guy and Star Trek had a baby, boom, the Orville. I love it so much. If you haven't watched it yet, and you're into sci-fi, and you're into Family Guy humor, man, you should totally check this out, because I love it so much. It would be right up your alley if you like those things. Let's see here. Lucky says one person in particular is on another social network, but they are on Facebook, so I don't want to try to reach them as much on the other network. Oh, okay. I can understand that. Yeah, you know, and there's a few new social networks that are sprouting up. One of them I don't have access to, called Clubhouse. Apparently you have to have an iPhone to get on Clubhouse. But if you have Clubhouse, if you have an iPhone, then try Clubhouse. But I think you have to have an invite to it or something. I don't know. It seems really weird to have a social media platform that's only for one type of phone or whatever. Like, you can't get to it from an Android. That's kind of stupid to me, honestly. I feel like it's leaving out a whole lot of people. But also, I don't know if there's an app for it yet, but just tonight, just like an hour or two ago, well, I guess 2 hours ago, or more, one of my friends, Nicole, actually shared on Facebook that there's this other social network that's just like MySpace. It's called, hold on here. Let me see if I can find the name of it. I want to say Space Hey or Spacey Hey or something. I don't know. But yeah, hold on here. Let me see if I can find that really quick. There's a social network that I just learned about today. That's just like MySpace from back in the day, like where you can set everything up, like just how you want. Okay. Space Hey. Okay. Space Hey. Yeah, it is Space Hey. Okay. I'll just put that. Spacehey.com. Yeah, I just made my profile or whatever. But seriously, check it out. See if you want to be a part of it. Yeah, I have a profile on there just called Carissa Lee. Hey, I have a friend. I have some friends on here. I have one friend that I've requested to be my friend, and then the two that just kind of come with every MySpace type thing. Like, you know how, like, when you were on MySpace, how they always had, like, Tom from Facebook or Tom from MySpace or something like that? Like, you just have an automatic friend. You start out with 2 friends automatically, so you don't have to feel alone on Space Hey. Which is kind of cute. It's kind of sweet. Yeah. Let's see. Let me see. Lucky says one person in particular. Okay. That's right. That's right, Lucky. I just read that. Wichita Film says Seth is the showrunner for Orville Family Guy. Yes. Oh my god. So Seth MacFarlane is my hero, basically. That's what that means. Lucky says, Carissa, I mean it is Snapchat. Oh, okay. That IRL friend used to see them in concerts a few years ago, but never hung out with them. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't get on Snapchat hardly at all, but I'm going to have to, like, start just for the sake of knowing how to work Snapchat. So, yeah, I'll see how it goes this time when I do it. But, yeah, that's interesting, you know. Having friends that you've seen a couple times in the world, and, you know, I don't know. It's always kind of awkward seeing those people on the internet and then seeing them in person. Like, sometimes, like, there's a disconnect. Like, you'll talk online, but you may not talk to each other in person or whatever, or vice versa. You know, maybe you talk in person a lot and you don't talk online at all. You know, it's weird how that works sometimes. Wichita Film says, Prodigal Son is about a son of a notorious serial killer who profiles killers. Interesting. Huh. Weird. Sounds like a good one. A good show. Lucky says, Carissa, I know they know me by face. Do you think it's not a big deal? I know they post a lot about their ancestry, so I can bring that up as a reason to message them. Yeah. Let's see. A few years ago, never hung out with them. I mean, yeah, you can always try, like, well, Lucky, what you could do is, like, just start out messaging them, like, when they post about ancestry stuff, like things they find, like, measure it out, like, by if they, like, okay, so they posted on Facebook or something, right, about ancestry and something they found, right? So what you could do is just go ahead and respond to their post, like in a comment, and then based on whether they respond to what you say, kind of measure that into whether you feel like messaging them or not. Because if they don't actually, like, respond back to your comment on their post, maybe not message them quite yet. You want to build that rapport. You don't want to just, go all in, you know what I mean, without some kind of middle ground established, whereas they are acknowledging that you are commenting and they were reciprocating, and then maybe you could, once they are reciprocating, you know what I mean, responding to your comment on their post or whatever, then maybe consider messaging them or whatever, or just kind of test the waters a little bit, That's just my thoughts. You can do whatever you want, clearly, and it'll probably be fine no matter what you decide to do. But that's just my 2 cents. That's the way I'm seeing it in my head. A stepping stone, A stepping stone to comfort. Comfort levels of friends that are acquaintances that may become friends, Let's see. Stephanie says, sounds worth checking out. I wish they were able to be better at putting in work in newer spaces to help influence the culture there. Wish they were better able to putting in work in newer spaces to help influence the culture there. I'm sorry, Stephanie. I'm not understanding. I wish I were able to be better at putting in work at newer spaces to help influence. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I totally understand. Like, I'm not usually one of those early adopters on stuff like that, like new platforms and stuff, but I'm trying to change my way about that. Like, I need to, with the business and stuff, I need to actually be in the know. I need to actually make sure I know about these things and try to get comfortable with them as quickly as possible so I can add that to my arsenal, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, it is kind of hard to build something, when everything's so new. So, no, I totally get where you're coming from. Each social platform has a kind of culture. Yeah, it does, Stephanie. It totally does. You're right. Lucky says, yeah, they always post about Armenia, the country their origins is from, and do it a lot. And I see only one person likes it, and no one really comments on the posts, too. Oh, well, Lucky, in that regard, I would say that if that's the case, then I feel like the likelihood of them responding to you, messaging them, is pretty high, because it sounds like they're not getting a lot of engagement on that kind of stuff. So if you wanted to be that person to message them and be like, hey, we have some things in common, or I have questions I want to ask you, or whatever. Yeah, just as long as you're not, like, forceful about it, like, hey, you have to respond to me right now or whatever. Just kind of lightly throw out, like, hey, I saw your post. I thought that was really cool. How are you doing today? Or whatever you want to say. And, like, if they respond, cool. If they don't respond, just back off a little bit, and then just, next time they post, decide if you want to respond or not, People get busy. Not all of it. A lot of people will feel like they're not being taken seriously or something if someone doesn't respond to them. But really, I could tell you from experience that a lot of times it just comes down to, for me personally, like, I get busy and then I don't always see, like, I'll see a message that I need to check, is going down in the feed. And sometimes by the time I remember, oh, I need to get back to this person, it's like buried way down there, and then I don't see it anymore. You know what I mean? And it can be frustrating. I don't know. And then at that point, I'm like, is it too late? Is the welcome mat already rolled back up? Did they already leave? Did they already, like, you know, tie it up to their stick, put it on their back, and start walking down the street? I don't know. That's so silly. But you know what I mean, right? Comment on the post or would you comment on the post or like it and then message and mention the post? I haven't hung out with this person. They just know me by face. I would comment on the post. Yeah. I would like the post and I'd comment on it, and then based on whether they have said anything or responded to, like, thumbs up your comment or whatever, like if they thumbs it up, maybe comment or maybe send them a message. But if they don't acknowledge your comment on their post, don't message them. Only message them if they actually acknowledge your message to them, because otherwise it'll just, I don't know. I mean, maybe they just haven't seen it yet, but then again, maybe, I don't know, maybe you need to establish that connection, you know? And I feel like a natural thing to do is to wait for them to thumbs up your comment or whatever, and then maybe consider messaging them. But that's kind of just my opinion, and this is coming from somebody that has anxiety and has a tendency to take a more of a passive stance. I don't always go message the people that I like or whatever, because I can get shy as well and everything. So yeah, just take everything I say with a grain of salt. Hopefully it works for you. If not, let me know too. Yeah. Wichita Film says it's social media, post and whatever. Peeps will comment and then you block them for hating on you. Right? Yeah, pretty much. That's what it comes down to. Oh my gosh. So true. Man. Oh. I will show you guys really quick. We did get Edwin's stuff back. I'll show you really quick. Hold on. All right. So, we got the stuff from the cat funeral home the other day, and one thing that they did for us was they got a little paw print. They got a paw print, and then his name, Edwin. And so we are going to put that in like a little shadow box or whatever. So, yeah. Let's see here. And then we have a little heart that has a lot of his ashes in it. Couldn't fit all the ashes in there, but it's, you know, it's a little keepsake. It reminded us of him and everything, and so he's in there. So yeah. Yeah, it's really been tough. I feel like that might have some effects on me too lately. Because I guess I'm still getting over little Eddie not being around anymore. So I'm going to put this up real quick. I'm going to put this back where it was. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that. Yeah, it's been kind of rough. Yeah. And I want to put his stuff in the background somewhere. But obviously that's a problem right now because we have a lot of cleaning up to do. So hopefully we'll get to that soon. Who knows, though. Oh, man. Wichita Film says, praise the Lord, blocked. Invest in Bitcoin. Block, right? Wonder why no one posts on your feed anymore, right? So true, Wichita. Wichita Films, we miss Edwin hating on you. Yeah, I miss him hating on me too. It was good times. Brett says, cremation is how I want to go. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. I feel like I would want that too. Like, I don't know that I necessarily want to be in a box being buried in the ground. It just seems more natural. I mean, I say more natural to set ourselves on fire. But, like, in a way, yeah. Like, you know, when you burn the body, you know, you kind of just go back to ashes, like what they say, like, yeah, you return to your natural state of ashes and dirt once you die, right? So it makes sense to be returned to that form, you know? It's just kind of, it sucks because it's for me personally, I'm thinking as long as Edwin was in his form, not cremated, in my heart, in my thoughts, I was like, there's a chance he'll come back, right? And I know that's so silly, you know, I know it's very hopeful when there's no hope. I mean, we saw them give him the shot and everything. We know he's gone. It just feels so much more final when we see that he has been cremated and his ashes are there. Like, oh gosh, there's no going back. He's gone forever. He really is. I'm like, that sucks. Kind of makes me think about, like, everything like that. Like, other people, and I don't know. Just kind of sad to think that an animal or a human you love in your life could just be gone like that. I know. It's sad. But I also feel like we're all kind of like, for those of you that have been watching and being a part of this community with me for all this time, or a long time anyway, like, I feel like you're hurting with me too. So, you know, I guess it's something we all got to get through together. Man. Wichita Film says, when I die, I want to die at peace and in my sleep, not kicking and screaming like the others in the car. Oh my gosh! Yeah. I also want to die peacefully in my sleep. That's a good way to go. Oh man. Brett says, I'll want my ashes to be spread at a particular location. Makes sense for what you did with for Edwin. Aw. Thank you. Yeah. We even have more ashes that they couldn't fit in the little heart, that, like, if we wanted to, like, for like $35 a piece, like, we can have, like, his ashes put in little, I don't know, little bitty trinkets that we can wear as a necklace. So we may do that. Who knows? I'm also getting really worried about Charlie, because I realized that I've had Charlie since the summer of 2006. And so that means that when the summer comes around again, he'll be 15 years old. Wait. Yeah, 15 years old. And I am realizing that he's getting skinnier and he's a little slower. He's scared of everybody. It makes me really worried for him, because he's like, gosh, if he was a human right now, he'd be talking back to me, you know? Talking back to me, and I'd have awkward conversations with him, you know? And I don't know, just being a teenager or whatever, that would be like someone that was like a few years from adulthood. But he's a cat, and like, I can't believe I've had him that long. It's crazy. Man. just really, like, having animals really makes you think about your mortality sometimes. It's crazy. I really can't believe that Claire, my cat Claire, she's been gone for 7 years now. I had her for 8 years. How weird. Yeah. Animals are great, though. Love animals. Oh, man. Let me see here. Acting gigs, any coming up? No. Well, I am thinking about trying to apply to be an extra in a movie. Can't remember the name of the movie, but it's supposed to be in the Oklahoma City area. But I haven't applied for it or anything yet. But it's basically for a movie where everyone has to look all natural and grow out their hair, and if they have beards, you gotta grow out your beard and that kind of thing. I think it's supposed to be like kind of a country movie. Can't remember the name of it, but Chris Feister? I don't know. There's a guy in OKC, Norman area that owns this company that puts out a bunch of stuff for extras, like a bunch of requests for extras. So I think it has something to do with a flower in the moon or something like that. Anyway, the vids, any new? Okay, as far as video stuff, well, acting stuff, I still have at least one more scene that I'm supposed to be doing for Crawl or Die 2. There were few weeks ago, there was a scene I was supposed to do like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and then they canceled because not everyone could make it, because it was literally the Wednesday before Christmas Eve. So it makes sense that not everyone can make it, and I've just been kind of waiting for the phone call back for that. So yeah, and then that's why I got my nails done today, and I got them done the exact same way as I had them done several weeks ago, because I wanted to just do it for continuity purposes or whatever. But I don't know. I'm supposed to have just one or two scenes left, basically. But I don't know. I don't know how much longer that's going to go. Also, the 23andMe stuff, I still need to do that. I still need to finish that. The whole situation that happened with my mute being on for the entire 30 minutes of footage I have. That's a problem, but I will get past it. And also, I did get my results back from 23andMe, but I want to share that in the order that it needs to be shown in. So like, I want to do the part where I do the actual like spit part and show that first. I already did the thumbnail for it, and then Tommy is waiting for his results from 23andMe, and he forgot about his 23andMe test until I got my results back, and then he sent his results in. And so he just barely, like, they just received his package. So he's probably going to have to wait for another month to get his results, which is, like, excruciating for him because he doesn't know who his dad is. So the fact that he is a guy, it means it'll show his paternal line more than his maternal line because, he has the common... whatever it is, like when you have a dad and then you're a guy, like you have some kind of sequence that the women in your family don't share, that's only shared by the men in your family. Anyway, he'll get the most information about the line of his family that he doesn't know anything about at all. So this is going to be like a really big deal for him. When he gets that information in, I think that me and him are going to have, like, some crying moments. You know what I mean? It's going to be a really big deal. Yeah, Y chromosome. Let me see. Hey, Biggest Ray Ray, how you doing? You having a good night so far? Are you healing up okay? Oh, man. Let's see. You are back to 100%, all healthy. Thanks. Oh, cool. That's good. Oh, well, I'm glad that you're doing better, Ray. That's really good to hear. Wichita Film says, eat carrots. Oh my gosh. Wichita Film says, is it true that Carissa is part porcupine? Nope. Not true at all. I don't know where you got that information, but it's all lies. All lies and fabrications. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Y chromosome. Well, yeah, I think the Y chromosome, yeah, definitely has something to do with the test stuff to do with male or female and everything. They said some other things besides the Y chromosome, but that's probably what it boils down to, the Y chromosome. But like they had like a maternal haplogroup group or whatever they call it, and the paternal haplogroup group or something. But they call it two weird things, like maternal and paternal. And then for me personally, since I don't have a brother and my dad has refused to acknowledge that I'm his, I have no way of filling in that information from the male part of my genetic history or whatever, my DNA and stuff, because in order for that to happen, my dad or a brother that I don't know if I have or not, probably not, has to give that information to fill in that part of my history. But so basically I just have my maternal line down right now, except for my sister, since my sister is my sister, and I know that for sure now. You know, we have that part that we both know now. But yeah. Anyway, I'll give you guys the full details once we have it all together. But yeah, I am planning on putting that out. I wish I could say it soon. I really hope it's soon. Oh man, not porcupine. She's half hedgehog. There you go. Yeah, there you go. I'm half hedgehog. That makes sense. Oh man. Wichita Film says the 23andMe results for Carissa aren't factual unless they came to her hours late, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. That's fair. That's very fair. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Let me see how long we've been on here so far. All right. So, have you guys thought about doing any tests like that? DNA test? I do have 30% off. But I will tell you that you can get a better deal without me if you do what I did. So if you go to the 23andMe website and you just look around and add something to the cart and all that, but don't check out. Just look around and do that. Do your research. But don't buy anything, all right? And then go to your Facebook page, maybe the same day or maybe the next day, sometime after you go to the 23andMe page, and just see if 23andMe has a sponsored post that comes up in the feed. And I'll tell you this because this is how it happened for me. I did research for about a week or two. I kept looking at the 23andMe website, and then I went to Facebook, and in the newsfeed was a sponsored post saying 50% off. So I have like 2 coupons for 30% off your purchase for 23andMe. But I'm telling you right now, happened the same way for my mom too. When you go to Facebook, after you go to 23andMe and don't buy anything, they will most likely give you 50% off. if you click from there, okay? So do that first. And if you don't get that, if for some reason they're not doing that anymore, let me know. And I have 2 coupon codes I can give out for 30% off. But I don't want you to feel like that's the best deal, because honestly, you can get 20% more off if you do it the way I did it. If they're still doing that. So yeah. Let's see. Debbie says, I don't need a DNA test. I come from a long, long line of alcoholics. It stops with me, LOL. Well, that's good. That's good that you're saying, no, you're not going to be that way. I understand. That's great. I hope to also stop that. Stops with me. Not doing a good job so far, but having my medical marijuana card is kind of helping. You know, I don't drink like I used to. I really don't. But with the new stress and everything happening with the new schedules and all this BS, it's becoming more of an issue, which I don't like. But I just gotta push the reset button. You know what I mean? I just need to push the reset button. I need to make a routine. Maybe what I should do is I should make a routine that is the same no matter if I work or not, which means instead of hanging out with Tommy when he gets home from work, on my off weeks, maybe I should, no matter what, no matter if it's a week I'm supposed to be home or not, just go to bed at my normal time, except for tonight, because tonight I always stay up till midnight or later because I do the stream. But like, if I just decide, no matter what, every single day, except for Friday nights, I will go to bed at this time, and I will wake up at this time. Without fail, I will always do this. Maybe that would help me. You know, maybe I should still get up at 5 a.m., 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. before work, to work out before work, and then start my day early. Like, maybe that's what I need to do, because, like, me changing it every week, like sleeping in until when Tommy gets up and goes to work at noon on my weeks off, and then switching it to having to be up at 5 a.m. the next week, it is screwing me up royally. I don't know how to deal with it, man. I don't. It's crazy. Ugh. Hey, Tommy's actually home on a stream. This is crazy. So let me just go ahead and see what you guys are saying here. Hey, Tommy, say hi to everybody.
Do what?
I'm still on my stream. Say hi to everybody if you want.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Tommy's home. Yay. This is great news. I'm sorry if you messaged me or something. I don't know if you did. I did hear some noises from my phone. Okay. But yeah, I'm I'm just reading my messages and stuff.
Hey, everybody.
But yeah, let's see. Yeah, hi, Tommy.
Hey, Teresa. Hey, Ray Ray.
Yay, it's good to see you here.
You too.
Yay. That's cool. All right. Let's see. Wichita Film says Jim Beam fathered lots of kiddos, I hear. Right? That does not surprise me one bit. Teresa says my father was adopted, so have no idea of his true background. Oh my goodness. Debbie says, you're not an alcoholic, you're fine. Well, thank you, Debbie. Brett says, idea of my family heritage, but blazing my own path. Okay. Well, cool. It's good to blaze your own path, you know? Biggest Ray says, you need chicken and waffles and a stick. I don't know why a stick. Random. Oh my gosh. Maybe I do need a stick. Maybe these are things I need, you know? But chicken waffles, yes, most definitely. Yes. So, Teresa says, so do you eat chicken and waffles like a sandwich? That's a good question. Ooh, I feel like I need to put a bunch of maple syrup all over some chicken and just have it with waffles. I feel like that would be something that I really need in my life right now. Wichita Film says, you forgot the syrup and whipped cream. That sounds good. Teresa says, hey, Tommy. And Biggest Ray Ray says, hi, Tommy.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, Brett says, on time as well. He's home. Yes, for sure. Hey, Dylan CD. Hey, Dylan. Good to see you here. Dylan says, Tommy in all caps. Dylan CD. Yeah. And Stephanie Bethany is waving. Hi, Tommy, says Stephanie Bethany. So you got a lot of hellos. Yes. So, okay. How was work, Tommy?
Oh, it was long.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
So, you didn't stay too much longer than your shift. He's supposed to be off work at 11 p.m. and he's home at 11 a.m. So, that's better than usual. So, did you keep all the guys in line? All the people in line today?
Keep them busy.
Keeping them busy. So, did anyone call in today?
Yep.
So, how many people that work for you called in today?
Just one.
Just one? That's not bad.
Yeah. One was late. One called in.
Oh, okay. So, well,
That's terrible.
That's not bad. So, did you have to stay and like do work that other people didn't do?
No, I had to stay and clean up stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay. See, Tommy's told me that quite a few times if the people that he's over don't finish the job, he has to stay late and do their job. Yeah, so it's really important that he cracks the whip and gets them to do their job. Otherwise, he has to stay till ungodly amounts of time to do it. So, yeah. But yeah. Well, I'm glad that it went relatively well for you tonight. So, yeah. That's good. Okay, so Wichita Films says, all right, getting tired. See you later. All right, Wichita Films, you have a good night. Teresa says, tell Tommy he'll love WandaVision.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
So that's finally out. Apparently that came out today.
We tried to watch it yesterday, but no.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't out yet. It wasn't out till today. And I've already seen people talk about it, so.
Really?
Yeah, like on Facebook, like in a Marvel group I'm in. When I was an intern for Geek Expos, Chris had me join a bunch of like Marvel groups and stuff to promote the stuff coming up. So I was in this group, and just boom, someone's like, all right, I got things to say about WandaVision.
I already knew I'd love it, by the way. I'd just been waiting on it.
Yeah, like he was like 2 days ago, he's like, oh my god, when it's gonna come out? Yeah, it's been crazy. Well, shoot, I guess it's time for us to end this live stream and maybe go have a bite to eat or something. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
All right. Well, geez, guys, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with us and everything, hanging out with me and saying hi to Tommy and everything tonight. I guess we're going to go ahead and eat some dinner and go to bed. So, thank you, everyone, for stopping in and saying hello and stuff. It means a lot to me. Let me see here. Oh, man. And if you happen to enjoy hanging out with us tonight and would like to see more of this stuff, feel free to give this a thumbs up. That really helps me when you give my videos and live streams a thumbs up. It kind of tells YouTube that, hey, people care, and this is worth sharing with other people that would also like this stuff. So, yeah.
Have a good night, Ray Ray.
Yeah. Night to you guys. Love you guys so much. And I will see you all next Friday at 10 p.m. Central Time. And remember, we are all potato chips in this bag called life. And we are stronger together. You guys take care. I will see you next Friday at 10 p.m. Central Time, or maybe a little later. All right, you guys take care. Love you all.
Bye.
There's the outro. The outro's still wrong. You guys have a great night. Night, Teresa. Night, Ray. Night, Stephanie Bethany. Dylan. Good night, Dylan. Brett. Teresa. Did I say Teresa already? Here. Wichita. Debbie. Did I already? I don't know who else is in here. Whoever's here. You all have a great night. Love you very much. Night, night.
Bye.
Bye.
gonna go.